What's going on, guys? Kiger here. My cheat sheets primarily focus on the base element types. I got a lot of questions about which holies are the best, but I'm going to focus on that, but I'm also going to really talk about the assist lineup and why that super matters. Let's get into it. Alright guys, if you're new to the game or just haven't seen them, I do have cheat sheets on my Discord as well as video versions here on the channel that go over what you should be using for your fairies, crystals, skills, everything based on your class, as well as telling you what class goes with it. Now, today I'm looking at Holy. Those cheat sheets are supposed to be new player friendly, allowing you to just focus on one element and get those as they come up. And now we're talking about Holy, the hard ones to get. Now, judge if you've seen my tier list for PvP, Sakura, Milim, Licorice, and Hibiscus are kind of the main ones you want to be using. The only one that you could really sub out is either Hibiscus or Licorice to bring in something like Lavender if you're just looking for a big burst damage character. I generally push towards the other four instead. For PvE, really it's just two that really matter, and that's going to be Twin Lotus and Gypsophilia. They specialize in PvE. Gypsophilia can be used in PvP, such as long drawn-out battles like Guild War. But the big thing I want to show you guys is the stats. So if we look down here, so the HP, attack, and defense matter a lot. These are base stats. And the holies generally have more than everyone else. So we're going to be looking here because on global we only have level 8 Holy Echo. So you slap on 8 of them and you got 2 slots open. Now if you are a huge whale and you're going to get all of them done, then that's 9 spots that you can do. And then we'll talk about the one. But we're going to be looking at the other elemental ones, to which one should be going on your bench. If you have a lower Holy Echo, like just getting up to 5, so you can unlock the effect, where I'm going to be showing you several fairies you can think about to go on your bench. Now, just looking at the base HP, attack, and defense, these are a couple of fairies that do stand out for their high base attack, which is something you definitely want to look at. I will point out 2 that have a high HP / defense if you want to look in that direction. Also down here, the special attributes, only active for your 4 active fairies. And then as you see right here, the first 2 are about the same, and then it gets bigger as you go down. Now, Anathria right here has a very high HP, very high attack, and very low defense. Also gives you attack, crit, break, and block. Minus the block, it's pure offense, which obviously goes with her kit and how it works. A big thing we're going to talk about here is the companionship attribute bonus right here. On mine that we're seeing is 5%. It does go up as you level up. We'll talk about that in a minute. But Anathria is one has the highest base attack that is not holy, and I think third or fourth HP, and then also has the companionship bonus. Most elemental ones have one. There's a couple that were skipped, and then only one holy has one that we'll also talk about. Camellia has kind of a low, medium range HP, decently high attack, and whatever defense. Attack, tenacity, block, and crit, these are all really good offensive stats. Attack and crit are the offensive ones. Tenacity is one that everyone wants because everyone has crit. And block is just decently good to have, but these numbers are kind of low. Going up, she also has the bonus, but this one on my account doesn't have any, so it's not showing it. All the ones I'm going to show you here do have a companionship bonus that you can go into that will give you a bonus effect. Now, as we see here, even lower HP, even lower defense, but much higher attack, as we see right here. HP, crit, tenacity, and block, all okay. You generally want to see the stats that you're trying to focus, either number 3 or number 4 on the special attributes. Crit, as you see, is 160. If it was down here, it would be 480. This is also a Gen 1 fairy, so it's easier to rank up and get the full stat bonuses. Gardenia. Now, she has a very low attack and defense, but look at that monstrous HP. And this is a water fairy, so with the water echo, it compounds on itself. Also giving more HP down here from the special attributes. Break, crit, tenacity. Carnation, above average HP, above average attack, and decent defense. HP, break, crit down here, which gives us 90 more crit, and block. Kandok, which we all laugh at her actual ability, but look at her attack stat. And then she has attack, tenacity, break, and block, which are all perfect Gladiator stats. Now, as I said down here, these are the companionship. You see the number down here for the value. These are the 3 that I have on my team. I didn't really min-max them. I just like Blue Rose, so I'm exploring her story. I'm really focusing on Gypsophilia, which is the only holy that has this, and Anathria, which has the highest base attack of any non-holy. And if we go down here, if you are unsure how to bring up their companionship, this is what the page looks like. You get 10 of this energy per day. The fairy will say in a bubble what they're wanting that day. You go to, well, first, they can go up to 15, so they'll get that to their bonus attributes. But you have the food and gift, and then they tell you kind of what they want for that first one per day, which gives you a bonus. And then they have a general thing that they like, which I have that list on my Discord telling you what food or gifts all the fairies like. Now, to wrap it all up, which ones should you be doing? If you're able to do 8 holies, 4 global. If you're on SEA, which has level 9 holy, do all 9. And that last one should be Anathria. She is fire, so she's going to be one of your strongest PvE teams, or even a second team when you cycle. She is also good in PvP if you're in a game mode that allows you to switch fairies during PvP, just like Shrine Peak. She could be used as an execution slash heal block, and then you swap back to your holy and go that way. She's just all around good for PvP, PvE. Always want her on your bench. And if you are on global and you have 1 extra open, either Kandok or Chestnut are really good ones to go for. If you are a tanky user, Gardenia is a monstrous one to have on your bench. Even if you're doing a level 5 up to a level 8 Holy Echo on Gladiator, you still want Gardenia on your bench because she's giving you a bunch of great stats. The highest HP by a mile, with more HP right here. And remember, your damage is actually benefited by your damage is benefited by your HP, because you convert 3% of your HP into attack. Now, you do have Camellia as a decent choice because she does have most crit down here at the bottom. She also has a really good attack. If you need to push that last bit of crit, Camellia is a great one to go after. And the best, you guys can't even see that, I'm sorry. If you just need that little bit extra crit, Camellia is nice for that extra almost 500 crit, which is great to see. I hope that helped you all out. I know a lot of people just slap the auto and just make it fill with their strongest fairies, but strongest CP isn't always best. Till next time, guys.